It has been a little bit since I have been this excited about a roguelike deck builder. This is Cobalt Core, a new game from Rocket Rat Games, published by the same publisher that actually published Crypta the Necrodancer. So God knows they have a pretty good track record on games that they choose to publish. Cobalt Core is a new sci-fi roguelike deck builder that also has some tactics components in it. It's a little bit of a Slay the Spire meets FTL kind of game, with a little bit of the Into the Breach tactics that exist there. I'm so excited for this game. Recording this literally 5 minutes after the game released on Steam. You can check it out, the link in the description. Let's play and see what's going on in here. It seems that this cat is ascending to a new, just a new ether, I suppose. The personality core has been corrupted. I know I say it in every new game, but I love the art style in this game. The pixel art looks really, really good. And it's just got good sound and music design too. It's a beautiful song in the background. It's really good. This is cat.exe. Hello. Hi. Good to see you. Hey, wake up. Ugh, my head. Okay, good. Your vitals seem stable. What's happening? I had to wake you all up from cryo sleep early. There wasn't enough time to fully restore your memories. My memories? I needed those, I assume. Sorry, I had no choice. The command terminal will only respond to meat-based life forms. Honestly, that's probably the best adjective you could use to describe a human. Or animal, I suppose. There's a ship off the bow powering up their weapons. Everyone to the bridge, now. Okay, send me into the tutorial. Play cards to outwit your opponents. You draw 5 cards per turn. Okay. I'm ready. Each card costs energy that is shown in the top left. It's such a simple design too, which is something that a lot of deck builders, they try to do too much these days. And this is so easy to understand what's going on. Okay, I get 3 energy per turn. Use it or lose it, doesn't last between turns. Attack your enemy with attack cards. So this is a basic shot. I would probably rather do the multi-shot, but in the case of the tutorial, I will hit them. You can always see what an enemy's planning to do to you. They intend to attack me for 1 damage. Let's block their attack with some shield, okay? You've still got an energy. Play the rest of this turn out yourself. So I want to take a look at this shield surge because this is the only thing I don't understand. Block up to 1 incoming damage, capped by max shield. So that's 4 on our ship. Very interesting. And the temp shield, we block up to 1 incoming damage, but it goes away at the start of the next turn. So that's kind of cool as well. Don't really feel a need to do any more blocking. I might as well just hit you. We'll do a little multi-shot, 2 attack, get it going. Out of energy, time to hit end turn. And I will. Yikes, that's a big attack. Yeah, you're hitting me for 5. You can use evade to dodge attacks. Play this card to gain an evade. Statuses are shown below your ship. Some have passive effects, others are used as resources. Evade is a status you use to move around. Spend an evade to dodge the shot. Okay. Any evade you don't use will carry into future turns. That's great to note too. Evade all of a sudden becomes if you have extra energy, just play an evade because movement will always be useful. You've got the basics down. Remember, you can always hover over cards, characters, or anything else for more info. Good luck out there. So another thing that I am looking at, so the characters we have actually correlate to cards that we have. And there's different characters in the game, so depending on who you bring in to your run is going to change what kind of cards you're going to get and mess around with, which I think is a really cool and fascinating system in this game. So like Dizzy here is our science officer, mainly shield and shield manipulation. That's all of the blue cards here. Riggs is our pilot. Cards are mostly for flexible movement and card draw. And then Perry, the weapons officer, mostly attacks and instant movement. So, let's take a look here. Drawing cards is great, right? Freaking love drawing some cards. So let's draw some cards. Let's draw some cards. Yeah, let's draw some cards, right? Get some damage in, draw some cards. We can hold more than 5 cards. We just draw up to 5. No clue if there's a limit. But at this point, I mean, actually I have no energy, so at this point I'm going to end my turn. But the way that I'm looking at, if we had another energy to play here, I would be very tempted to go with a, well, what does lunge? Instantly move 2 spaces to the right. Interesting. So that's instant move, whereas this I can move left or right. Okay. Because I was going to say that this is actually a really interesting card if this was to evade, but it's not. Something for us to keep in mind as we go. So, let's draw a little bit. I love the little commentary. That's really good. I think I'd like to just bang on attack onto you right now. Just to get that going as much as possible. I'll eat the little damage right there. You're intending on applying a status effect to yourself, and then you're going to raise your shields. Okay, this is a perfect time for me to just kill you. Just kill you and get you out of there. Okay, so pick an artifact. They're held by the ship's crew. Change the rules of combat. You can have multiple on each crewmate. This is a warp prep. Gain a shield and an evade on your first turn. That's a great, I mean, that's just really good, right? And then we can pick some new cards. So escalate, add 1 damage to all attacks, decreases by 1 at end of turn. I'm going to be honest with you, I actually don't think that that's that good. The converter here, X is my shield. Okay. Block incoming damage capped by okay, my brain breaking a little. So I would gain evade equal to my shield and then set my shield to 0. Is that an accurate... The fact this converter makes sense. I mean, this is a difficult to explain card, but that's okay. Stun, cancel the intent of the targeted ship part. That seems really good too, all things considered, but I am going to take this uncommon. I think evade is going to be really useful. Okay, I'm starting to remember. Right, the Cobalt, the hyperdrive. Yeah, you blew it up. Maybe. I vaguely remember pushing a button. Then the white light. Yeah, you blew it up. Guys, shut up. You have this argument every loop. I've heard it 517 times now. Fine. Alright, we've got the coordinates of the Cobalt programmed in. Let's get there and stop the time loop. See, Riggs remembers. Usually she's the last one. I'm improving. Alright, and we're in. Slay the Spire style grid. Let's do it. Unknown Energy Repair Yard offers card upgrades and removal. Very interesting. You know me. I'm a sucker for the question mark action. Hello, Grandma. Hello, dearies. What brings you to Grandma's Bakery and Weapons Market? No comment. Weapons? Chocolate cake? Both? Have a look around. I would like to gain a random upgraded rare card. I don't know what's good and bad yet. I don't want to remove. So, selective memory. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile and put them in your hand. Yeah, this is like extremely dope card, and it costs 0. So we love that for us. Okay. Into a little bit more fighting action. I'm gonna need a scramble here. And then, frankly, I think I love the idea of lunge, right? Because then we can go like this. We don't take any damage. And then you make your way right back over. The enemy is gonna give you a card. This cannot be dodged, get ready. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Give me some draw. Then, I mean, frankly, love this for me. I'd like to just... This is when you just go full-blown attack, okay? Now, I got nothing in my draw pile, so playing this is unnecessary. But the way that I see it, if we have an enemy that's not attacking, man, let's go pretty heavy on... yeah, okay, you dump trash into my hand. Playing it will exhaust it forever, though. So that can be pretty valuable. Let's do that. I'll do a scramble here, so we can just do something like this. And then I can convert my shield to evade. I don't have any damn energy. That's fine. That's fine. We got it figured out. Okay. I would like to hit you. Let's do a little multi-shot. I still have an evade that we can pop at some point. And I think that's good. Let's selective memory. I don't have anything in my damn draw pile. Okay, yeah. Would have expected that to shuffle, but hear you loud and clear. Not gonna shuffle today. you need to get some block. Start me with a card draw here. Yeah, and then I'll block, okay? So block and block. Interesting, the temp block actually goes, it can push that bar even higher than what we would expect, which is interesting. This is a good time for us to just get some damage in. I should remove some of this trash. It's gonna make my deck miserable to play if I do not. You've added a lot of trash to my deck. I mean, just a ton. Need to do this, need to do this. 1, 2. I played that turn incorrectly because I had an evade. I could have done a singular evade, gotten an extra attack off, but it's fine. Hit you. These are our permanent block, right? That's another thing that there's a lot of preparation for future turns, and the enemies have a pattern, right? So there's value in us preparing for some of the future turns. I'm just gonna chill here, right? I'll save my evade, you'll eat the 2 block instead, and then that hopefully puts us in a position. It's all trash, man. It's all trash. I was really hoping I would be able to kill you on that one. It's just more trash. This is never ending. Okay, Hitcha? Unfortunately, that misses, which is fair. Get rid of the trash. I just gotta Hitcha for 2. My multi-shot's somewhere, man. There it is. Okay. It's good. It's good. What do we got? Corrosion Beam. Corrode deals 1 hull damage at the end of every turn. Okay, it's pretty good. It's actually really good. I think that this is a really solid item. This is a ton of damage, though. I think this is a really solid card. I think that poison, something that eats through shield, is going to be a super valuable component for us. And then immediately we get a ship that is made for that. Holy lordy. Objects in the mid row are between you and the enemy ship and can block attacks. Interesting. Okay. Enemy is about to launch an object. We don't know what it is yet. I'm going to guess that it's going to be a shield drone that is going to beam shields at its target. But unfortunately for you, you are now corroded. So this is ridiculously good, is what I'm going to say. So give me a draw here. I'm just going to draw in a block card. And then I'm also going to draw in... it doesn't really matter, right? So draw in your basic shot because we don't need it. Give me the block card. This is just my way of slowly pushing things forward. You're shooting 2 attack once per turn. Really interesting. Okay. Give me these. Unfortunately, you are going to hit me a little bit, so let's the shield turns into evade. So give me this and then this. And I'm basically just gonna stay out of the way of your things. And I just have to wait until this fight's over. What an interesting fight, honestly. Okay, let's basically try to take out your drones and then pop some shield. You're just gonna die, right? I mean, we really have no fears here. One more away. I don't know if I have to crank through your shield or not, or if I just have to crank through your hull. I think I probably have to just go through your hull, but I suppose we shall see, right? We shall see. So convert my shield into evade. Move to here. I'm gonna hit you a little bit, okay? Just to humor it. We'll see if the corrosion. Important to also note, corrosion occurs at the very end of the turn after all of the action. But that went exactly how we would expect. Add 1 damage to all attacks. Does that add 1 to my corrosion, though? Because that could be really cool. This is a great card, though, man. A 0 cost that moves us is going to be huge. This game is going to be all about the movement. I can tell already. Hey, I have this extra scaffold lying around. I think it'd look great in the middle of your ship. Also, it's a great tax write-off. What do you think? Add an unshootable scaffold to the right of the middle ship part. Yeah, okay, sure. That's fine. Oh, dude, look at this. Okay, that's so freaking cool. I love that. Just changing the way that we think about our build. Such a unique idea, being able to impact the ship itself. So the Daka Drum, every 5 parry cards played, gain a chip shot, which is just a 0 cost attack. I think that that's fine. It's not the most riveting thing in the world, but it's pretty cool. There's no ship part here. It's empty. Shots fired at this part will miss. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't necessarily get to that right now. Let's do this. Honestly, I'm just gonna hit you, right? I'm just gonna hit you, and that way we're maintaining that a little bit. Auto dodge, if fired on, will completely move out of the way right. Okay, you know what? Just chill, is my opinion. I can't do much, so this is a bit of a prep turn. I'm just going to go far to the right, okay? Now you're slowly working your way back in, but now I got more plays, right? So I can go pop in, hit ya, pop out, and then pop this and pop out again. And then you're down to 2 attack, and all we have to do is really get in. So give me a scramble and a multi-shot. We're going to scramble to here and then hit ya. Brother, I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast. The game's so good. Okay. Attack for 4 damage. Add 3 fumes to your draw pile. So fumes are just a 0 cost. They're basically the trash from earlier, but they're a 0 cost. But attacking for 4 damage, kind of dope. Okay. Especially here in the early game. That's a ton of damage on people. But we're kind of doing this corroded nonsense. I think I skipped this. I don't actually think we need this. There's a pirate hailing us. How can you tell they're a pirate? They got a big skull painted on their hull. Surrender and drop your shields or I'll drop them for you. Okay. No, have it your way. So this is an elite battle and we're in an asteroid field. If this attack hits you, it'll give you a status. Okay. And the asteroid field, you are fighting in an asteroid field. Okay, thanks. Really useful. Okay, scramble me, I suppose. Well, or we could just put up block, but I don't really think there's any reason to do that. I mean, I'll put up the block, I suppose, but let's scramble once to here. That's now going to miss me. And then I have a little extra shield for the future. Now, you're planning on hitting the asteroid, which if I had to guess, is not going to go through me. So let's go to here, corrosive beam you. They're really trying to tell me that when I apply the corrosive beam, I should just wait. I don't necessarily think that that's the best play, if I'm honest with you. It's gonna be a hell of a fight if I have to wait that long. So let's kind of chill on that as an idea. Okay, so that destroys the asteroid. You're hitting the asteroid. In a perfect world, we would get to here. And then I need the sidestep to go in the other direction right now. But I could convert. Okay, yeah, let's hit ya for 1. And then I guess I would have to convert here. Well, I could just take the damage. I think it's more valuable to hit ya. Okay? I think it's more valuable to hit ya. And then it really doesn't matter where I stand. Unless you hitting my my thing matters, but I don't think it does. Oh, you have heated me. If heat is 3 or more at the end of the turn, take a hull damage and reset. Interesting. So it's just going to continue to affect me. Very interesting. So when I can sidestep at end of turn, and then this attack will go through our spot. So give me selective memory. We're going to grab this block shot. I am going to hit ya. I am going to hit ya. And I'm going to put up a little bit of shield. And then frankly, I don't actually need to use sidestep in this scenario. Because you're going to hit my temp shield anyway. I don't really feel the need to use it. I think that's fine. Now, this is where we would like to go pretty heavy on the attack. And we have 0 attack cards. Love to see, love to see it. We have this one, and that's it. Prepare your scramble instead for this turn. That way we have some movement that allows us to get to here, here, and here. Not too bad. Not too bad. We need to find a way to make corroded better. It's good already, don't get me wrong, but we can make it better. So multi-stun, cancel the intent of a targeted ship part, move left, and then do it again. That's kind of cool. That's a really cool card. Attack for 0. Each time this card is drawn this fight, add 2. Okay. This is sick for us. This is sick for us. Whenever this ship attacks, it gains a temp shield. That's also sick. Give me this because we have some card draw, man. So it's kind of cool. Do I get all these? No, pick one. Okay. Gain an energy every time you spend 3+ energy playing a card. We have no 3-cost cards. Permanently gain +3 max haul and heal. Don't really need that either. Every time an attack misses the enemy by exactly 1 space, the enemy takes damage. Wow, I actually don't really like any of these. But this is interesting. At least because now we can just hit the enemy wrong. And that works for me. Howdy, how's it going? Oh, you know, same old. What's this? Loop 400? 517. Let's get you on your way. Can I get you anything? I would love to remove a card, I think. Yeah, I would love to remove a card. And I have to think about what that card is that I want to remove. But I think it's just this basic shot. Because I still think that our win condition in a lot of ways is now that charge up card paired with the evasion, not evasion, the corrosion. Unknown powerful entity reward question marks. Riggs, you picking up any hostile ships? No, why? My sensors are going crazy. Let's see. No warp core signatures within a light year. Switching sensors to visual spectrum. Ah, big crystal. Huh? Big crystal. Okay. Yeah, it's a big crystal, man. Ah, big crystal. Yeah, this is a pretty big one. So you're hitting me for 2 down the middle through our empty zone. 2 on the sides. That's not too bad. I love the idea of corroding you immediately. And then frankly, I love the idea of just getting a little bit of shield and letting life come to us. We can do this shield and still get a hit off on you, which I think is more valuable. This shot not attacking is a great day. We vibing. We vibing. Okay. Hitting me for 2 on the side. However, hitting me for 2 heavily on this side. Here's what we can do. Scramble me, selective memory, give me sidestep, and then give me charge beam, which is going to buff the attack. Now we can go 1, 2. I guess I didn't need sidestep, but I can still do it. And then this way I can still attack you. So let's hit you for 2. Each time this card is drawn this fight, add 2. And I can just continue to force it to draw, which is it's cool. It's really cool. So lunging 2 gets us out of the way of 2 of these attacks, actually. So hit me with a 1-2, hit me with one of those, hit me with one of those, and then hit me with a block. I haven't even taken damage yet in the game, which is lovely for me. Let's just word it like that. So that's just our basic shot. Drawing 2 here, not super needed. Taking 3 damage. I think that you actually just probably play it kind of cool here. Gonna do something like this and then draw some cards. Didn't draw what we wanted, but that's okay. I'm trying to think about, I mean, we can save our block by sidestepping here. I guess there's no reason not to. Okay, a lot of damage coming in. Charge beam still. Oh, charge beam gets exhausted when you play. Okay. Yeah, I did that wrong. We can make that card way better if we're a little bit more careful with it. So hit me with a draw shot. This will draw my lunge. Then I can multi-shot you. And then if I played this, I could make the lunge get an attack off, because I'm gonna miss you by 2, right? I think we still want to do it, right? Unfortunately, the chip shot I can't play now, and that's just gonna go into my deck. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. What are we doing? Just give me some solid attack and block potential here. 2 more coming in. Honestly, would love to just keep the same plays going. Okay, same plays going. I'm good with this. Honestly, sidestep me one more time. Let's preserve that block as much as possible. You're like super dead shortly. So this is where it's interesting. This will actually hit you, which is such an interesting. It's an interesting idea still to be able to do that. Now, how much attack do you have? I can't even really see it because I'm off the screen right now. I would love to be able to see what else is going on here on the side. But that's okay. I hit you? You're dead. Okay, yeah. Apparently there was not much else to see on the side of the screen. That honestly went really well. That went really well. I gained 2 max hull from doing that, which is cool. Attack, just attack. Damage equals the total damage of enemies' cannon attacks. So this requires me to get hit. I don't really want to do that. Gain a chip shot at the start of every turn. This goes crazy with what we're doing. Another corrosion beam though. I mean, you gotta take it, right? You gotta take it. Poison build nonstop. On pickup, remove 3 cards. Frick me, could be great. It actually goes crazy, I think. If you end your turn with more than 0 energy, your wings will retract and become empty until your next turn starts. I got no clue what that means, brother. This is Riggs's boss artifact. Every 10th time you draw a card, gain an energy. Boy, that's real good too. I think this is the best available option, so I'm going to take it. First time you guys managed to beat that thing, how many times have we tried? You don't want to know. What even was it? If these readings are correct, I think it's some kind of time crystal. I've seen microscopic ones in the lab and in the Cobalt Particle Accelerator, but never so large. The microscopic ones try to kill you? Not in the way I was able to perceive, no. Let's keep moving. And in we go. Whoa! Cutscene. Cutscene me, baby. Entering new zone, the Sapphire Cluster. Okay. The new nav system taking us through this lawless sector. Zone's full of pirates, thieves, and smugglers. Like the last one wasn't? Everyone should have their sidearms on them at all times in case we get boarded. Oh, hell yeah, do I get a gun? Everyone but you. Alright, and we're launched into our next attack. That's going to do it for this episode, though. If you enjoyed Cobalt Core and you want to see me do more and play more, well, you're in luck because we're going to be playing more. The game's really good, and I'm having a blast with it already. It seems that the runs are a little bit long, so I'm going to split them into multiple episodes, but I'll be probably uploading this daily if you guys are enjoying it, so leave a like and let me know if you are enjoying it. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the game, link in the description down below. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.